Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Geek Authority. I'm going to start a new section here. This is the first one of the kinds of shows I want to do. Basically, where I'm expressing my opinion, my commentary, or my review about things or events or subjects or movies, TV, theater, and just kind of verbally, quickly talk to you about my impressions or opinions about things that I've seen. This particular first show, I want to talk about Comic-Con at home. And basically I want to say it was a valiant effort for the people at Comic-Con to turn this around in this pandemic crisis we have in 2020. As a person who has been going for 30 plus years to Comic-Con, seeing its growth and degrowth over time, it's been an interesting experience each and every time I've gone. Some of the things that they've done throughout time have improved the situations and the crowd control and all that. And others have been, well, let's say, just a little bit controversial. One, in fact, being the fact that how you get tickets now. It used to be a little bit more, I don't want to say easier, but it used to be a little bit more palatable. And one of the aspects of it is they've gone kind of a lottery system. And that has received more negative reviews than positive. But that I'll say for another thing. I want to talk about Comic-Con at home. I got to applaud the entire board for making an attempt to getting it out there and keeping it going. I was happy to see a lot of the studios and various production companies joined in. A lot of celebrities said, hey, let's do this. And it was, like I said, a valiant effort. I enjoyed the fan-based ones a lot. Some were a little bit intensified with the fan part, but others were well organized and well produced. There was one on music, there's one on cosplay, there's one with villains, and there's several I watched every day, different kinds of things. The only negative thing I would have to say about the Comic-Con at home event was I did see the studios kind of sticking their nose in a little bit and making it a little bit monetary, shall we say. In particular, CBS. I was not impressed with the fact that the panels, the full panels of their Star Trek group that they did, didn't include the whole sessions. What they did is they divided basically 16 minutes of three different panels, one being the Discovery, one being the new animated series, and the Picard, the series. What they did is they put like 16 minutes together into like an hour program, divided it all up, with the caveat that if you wanted to see the whole panel, you had to go to CBS Access. And they said they would provide links, and I've been there 4 days now, and I haven't seen the links yet. But I'm assuming it's for those who pay for the service, we'll get to see the whole panel of each show. That I thought was a little kind of cheesy for the studio. I mean, just another way to pull in more money for those who don't subscribe and those who had subscribed just to see the show Picard or Discovery and then unsubscribed because they didn't want to pay for it because it was a trial period. So that kind of thing kind of disappointed me. But I saw Nathan Fillion, I saw Chase Masterson, I saw a lot of celebrities doing different things, either hosting or being part of panels that were very, very interesting, very good. So I have to applaud the major effort it must have took to do all that. And the editing that was involved, because a lot of them obviously were pre-recorded. Very few things were live on the spot. Another comment about it being at home, the vendor's room, the dealer's room where all the merchandise is sold, exclusives, that was a little haphazard. I got a lot of feedback from people saying they couldn't find this site, or they couldn't get to this site, or they found this exclusive but they couldn't figure out how to buy it. Most sites were steering you to the Comic-Con page of their own sites, being Comic-Con exclusive material and stuff, like this shirt here, Comic-Con at home. This will be a collector's item, the first time they've ever done this kind of thing, as well as, a little bit of waiting in line, or what I discovered, a lot of sold out. Sure, a lot of people are getting online early to get that opportunity, but it's one of those situations, it's like everybody's going to be at home. Far more people will view the at-home version than actually go to the convention, because it's a hell of a lot easier to put it on your phone or your computer, your laptop, your pad at home. And knowing that, maybe would have doubled up on their exclusives a little bit. back in March, if they could. Probably couldn't do that for the order. I don't know, but that would have been nice to see, get more people whatever they wanted, because they are at home, so to speak. Other than that, I think there's a lot to see. It's a little confusing on the YouTube site where a lot of the panels ended up in terms of their organization. I wish they would have done playlists that include sci-fi themes, women in power themes, behind the scenes, different things that make it easier, because sometimes their search parameters aren't very good. You type in a particular name or subject, and not everything that was talked about regarding that subject comes up, and you find something else later. So it's a little haphazard, a little confusing that way, but I get it. It's the first time they've ever done this. It's the first time they've attempted to bring you this broad spectrum of entertainment. But again, a little bit more usable would have been a better way to kind of express it. I applaud, again, don't get me wrong, I applaud everybody who was involved, who did it. Most of the panels are pretty interesting and detailed, and share a lot of information below. If you don't forget to read, if you watch a video from Comic-Con at home, to look at the information below, because sometimes there's information they didn't say, links that you can go to, and so on and so forth. But other than that, I think I would rather not see another one at home. I'd much rather go to the convention and be there and report on it, as I usually do, but from the Geek Authority. But all in all, it was just something I would rather not repeat. And if they do have to do this again, because of pandemic, number 29, I really hope they would reorganize the thought process as far as, number one, the exclusives for the event, as well as all the information regarding what's in the content of each video, and then having their search parameters include that, so it's easier to find. And then it would be great if everything were categorized, not by day or time of publication, but by topic or subject matter or theme. And it makes it a lot easier, because if you like sci-fi, you go just to those sci-fi videos. You like the behind the scenes or writing or fan-based, at least it's all organized. You find those topics in that area, and you might not miss something that you didn't know existed because it wasn't properly tagged for the search engine, but if that makes sense. So anyway, again, applaud to everybody involved with Comic-Con at home. Very few disappointments, a lot of surprises, and it was definitely a new experience. That's probably the best thing I can say, because I go to a lot of conventions, as you know, and as a result, it's an experience that you have. If you've never been to one, you should go to at least one of your favorite topic or general topic, and check it out, and meet the people, meet the fans, make new friends, all that kind of thing. But overall, I think they did an okay job, pretty good. And again, I would much rather see it live. And if they do this again, contact me. I got some ideas for you. Anyway, this is Lorenzo Marchessi for the Geek Authority, sharing my opinions, my commentary, and my reviews. Again, these are my own thoughts, no one else's. So hopefully you get a better understanding when you go check out Comic-Con at home, and who knows how long it'll be up. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. We'll check out my other shows. Don't forget to subscribe. Subscriber button here. Click the little bell. It'll let you know every time I have a video up, as well as the other shows I have. I have the Geek Authority show where I do interviews. I also have the Geek Authority's Mysterious Chamber of Collectibles, where I show you what's in my personal closet, so to speak, as well as the Unboxing the Geek Authority, where I unbox things and I see things for the first time. You see them for the first time. You get my individual honest reaction. And granted, I do tend to say my couple phrases that are uniquely to me whenever I see something awesome. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, and hopefully we'll see you next time with more opinions, more reviews, and more commentary. Thanks again. Bye-bye.